I grew up my entire life hunting, and I now think it's immoral to eat meat. Here's why. For those who don't know, like I said, I was born and raised a deer hunter. My dad literally named me Hunter. I grew up in rural Michigan. This is where I live. Literally have deer antlers I got as one of my first tattoos, and now I am vegan. First deer I ever shot, I was in middle school, and I'll never forget walking up to the deer after I shot it, and it was still alive. It was a smaller buck, like a 5 or a 6 point. And I remember it just like thrashing around on the ground, flopping like a fish, getting up, trying to run away, falling back down, just fighting for its life. And I remember feeling bad for it at the time. I remember it like looking me in the eyes before my dad made me shoot it again to put it out of its misery. And I always remember that feeling. It didn't feel good. I genuinely felt bad for the deer. Like I said, I was just a young kid, and to make me feel better, my dad told me, you know, buddy, it's a necessary evil. We have to eat to live. At least the deer was free. It's a lot more ethical than buying from the store where a cow, chicken, or pig grew up on a factory farm its entire life, which made sense to me, and I never questioned it until I was about 20 or 21 when I first learned that we didn't need to eat meat in order to be healthy. Until this point, I literally thought we had to eat animals to live and be healthy, but I was wrong. And once I realized that and learned that and looked into it, I had no more justification to be killing animals when I could just eat plants instead. Once I took to be a necessary evil, I learned wasn't necessary and was in fact just evil. So if I couldn't justify hunting, I certainly couldn't justify buying meat from the store, which I take to be even more unethical than hunting. So I did the right thing and I went vegan. Real men protect the innocent. We don't exploit and bully and take advantage of the weak.